State gang the mob, true simple. We in too deep. Petty Springer here. Now, I was over on Investigate and Advocate, and he broke some news to me that I did not know. Apparently, he and I are involved in a Rico case now. They're taking my comments that I said on my show and attributing them to Jed in his harassment case. So we're gonna listen to what he has to say. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna react to it tonight on my live.
But so much that you got to hide your face, and you got to watch me having my moment of briefing this morning. We went on ahead and took the order, and I could have ran it around. We could have played a game, but we're not gonna play a game with this. But I do want to make you all aware of something. MoneyBoy Trey, I think you're on here, right? Are you on here, sir? So anyway, I had my briefing this morning with the authorities, and I want to bring you all attention to this, and I want to make sure that I clear up things. If it's wrong, I'll come back and say it's wrong. But at this time, having now received or taken the restraining order, we were then able to go and get pertinent information to the case that is being created. I did talk to the law enforcement community. We do have what I would say to be an understanding. There is, and I'm so happy to say this, and I say this boldly with my whole heart, there is an investigation that is now launched as it relates to cyberbullying, harassment, and some other things that I don't want to mention on here because I'm not going to give it all away. There's some personal activities in some people's lives that are now come up inside of collaborative conversations with law enforcement that is now being actively monitored, and we can only cross our fingers and hope for the best results in all of this. But I do want to report to our viewers where we are with this matter because it's not just YouTube stuff. This is people playing active games with real situations. There is also there may be a possibility of some obstruction going on. We'll get to that at a later time. But what has happened is now we were able to obtain exactly the purview of what is going on. And it is our understanding this morning, and I'm going to look at my notes real quick, that a person named Nancy Harry wrote on social media, and in that social media, they're talking about Dalton politics, that Hayes related to the restraining order, that all she does is go to meetings and she does not know or understand where all this is coming from and that she is fearful for her safety. The victim did file a restraining order, and a copy of the threats are being made available to us. And as those become available, we will share them. But it appears that in our preliminary understanding of the case that they're trying to build and what they're attempting to do, I'm only going to put out a small portion of this online. But it basically is showing that they are trying to connect me with MoneyBoy Trey. And this is what I want to say to you, sir. And this is in what's being put in our investigation that we're now doing on our side with the authorities concerning this matter, because it is a very serious thing. And these people have gotten involved in what is a public corruption investigation in the worst possible way. And I think this is a conversation that you may have had, but this is in reports, and this is going to be part of what they utilize in their proceedings. So I want to share this with you in them. Okay. You confirmed that doxing was real. Mark. MoneyBoy Trey, and then your name is Mark. Doxing was real, and BB, which is Lolita, is not to worry about it. And, oh, wait a minute. I'm getting an indicator that's telling me that I'm saying this wrong. But they're coming after MoneyBoy Trey primarily, and they're trying to add me as an accessory to whatever crime that they're accusing you of. And what they're citing is that you want to know why BB wasn't at the last meeting that I was at. You said that I didn't get doxxed, that she didn't get doxxed that bad. That BB have gotten doxxed if she wouldn't have gotten doxxed if she denounced LNC. Claims that the doxing is free speech. BB is ready to suck LNC's private area. You're going to respond like World War II. BB is being mocked for crying for help. BB tells this LNC person, which we know to be Deshay, that Still won't get your dick sucked by BB after complimenting LNC. After she complimented. Oh, that he's not going to get the head. She's protecting her abuser by not telling her name. BB crying for help. BB getting doxxed. She getting over doxxed. I told her to get over being doxxed. BB states that YouTube knows her real name. BB tells, wait, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. This is hard to read. Okay, Mark states that YouTube knows her real name. She can't be doxxed. Mark tells BB to suck LNC's private area and get it over with. States that his sexual harassment statements are protected by free speech. BB, the court won't give her an order against him, and they will look at BB like an idiot. And BB calls LNC wife to see. Wait, you told Mark tells Lolita to call Shay's wife to see if it's okay if you can give him head. Okay, so this is what I want to say to you. I can't say everything online, but all of this stuff has been watched. A lot of this stuff has been screen recorded and screenshotted. Some of it will be utilized in the order of protection case, which we do know will not be granted as it relates to the case. It's frivolous. It's very stupid. They're just doing this to get attention and to tie up our time. My lawyer will be handling the case on the 21st. One of my lawyers will be handling the case on the 21st. I don't have to do this because I need to prove it or I'm lying. But hold on one second. They said, who don't know the name of their lawyer? Me, because I got too many of them. But here it is. I said the name wrong. I couldn't think of how to say the name, but there is the name of my lawyer. God damn it. Let me take that blur off. So this is the name of my lawyer's organization. This is my lawyer, Ladudzinski. And so I have several lawyers, and this guy gets on and says, "You ain't got no damn lawyer." How brave of it is it to have a legal team of lawyers and still go to face something yourself because you're smart enough to read and understand the law, and you don't want to waste resources, not even the free resources. My own resources, not even free resources. You will never be half the man that I am. You'll never be it. Just so we can also show you. He is my lawyer that is on the case. What does that say? Yeah. So Mr. Lewinsky, and that email address is mine. You can email me if you want to. And I will definitely get you for harassment through email. I would actually, let me show you that again. We're hoping that you fall right into line. Y'all not smart enough. Go ahead, there you go. But that's that lawyer who I have assigned to the restraining order. When you have so many things at your disposal, sometimes it's hard to keep it all under control. I'm going to allow this lawyer to be there on the 21st of August, and they're going to handle all y'all asses. The only thing that I hate is that I may not get to speak and hand y'all asses to myself. It said I crashed out yesterday. And I realized that these people, I don't matter what we do, no matter how great it is, they're gonna try to spend it for their audience. They're not thinking about the bigger picture here. They're just trying to convince the few idiots who subscribe to their mess to keep on funding them because it's the only way that they have come up with being able to pay their bills. I get it. I did tell them they can no longer utilize my videos, and I'm standing by that. We've seen that things are going up and down. We're not worried about it. All we're doing is showing that it keeps happening, and those timestamps and screenshots with the date and the time is what's going to be utilized in court to show exactly what they're doing. And I can say it right now because that's the smallest part of our strategy. These people are not smart in the simplest form. I'm going to be flying to the headquarters of YouTube. I'm going to show it when I get there on camera because I have a meeting scheduled. And one of the things that I think is particularly troublesome is that YouTube decides that these guys should be on YouTube, and then they now want to go on each other's pages. So they just going to violate YouTube like that. We're going to see if YouTube has an opinion about that. So we'll be going to YouTube's headquarters within the next couple of days. I'm going to fly there myself. You feel me? If I can fly up for other people, you don't think I'll fly for myself? That's the kind of big dick shit y'all ain't ready for. So we're going to do that. But this is what I want you to understand. They're trying to lump me in and basically say that MoneyBoy Trey's comments, he's working with me. And these are threatening comments and inciting comments. She's doxing. And so technically doxing is me saying her name, but she's a public figure. She made herself a public figure. So saying her name is not going to fall under the same purview. And it's a public figure in the sense that not that she's anybody, but she's a whole YouTuber. You're involved in politics. Girl, get your dumb ass. You say Jedediah, there's nothing I can do about it. I am a public figure. My name is in the media. Dummy, you did a whole interview with the Lansing Journal. Saying where she lives. So this term doxing, they use this to incite fear and confusion. Saying somebody's city that they live in that's a public figure. Saying somebody's name that's in the public. These are public things. I'm not doxing her. Doxing her would be revealing something that isn't already in the public. It is the most absurd, outlandish shit, and we've had to dedicate small resources to this foolishness to be prepared. But what we will be doing is we're going to ask the judge what are our options, because we fear that this person is unstable, and now this makes me feel threatened and unsafe because they will literally weaponize the courts. They will tie up court resources and then get on there and say, "I feel bad because people had real cases." Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why do you feel bad? You have us all here. So it's okay. As far as your comments are concerned, Trey, we can't always determine bestiality. And I take that very offensively, and I hope that my team screenshot that. Please get that. If I've been accused of bestiality by this guy, somebody please make sure I got that screenshot. I'm definitely going to, that's defamation. I'm going to sue him, and that's for sure. And I'm going to sue him for defamation. It probably isn't worth a ton, but I'll make sure that even if it's $3,000, that we put a lien on his life. And we're gonna do that, and that's on God, because that's just too much. You know, it's like when that's just too much. So anyway, and let me get off of this because I don't want to be on this too long today. Yeah, but anybody who's utilizing my page over there, we're gonna get a struck copywritten infringement. We're gonna work on that today. But what I was trying to say is, MoneyBoy Trey, your comments. So a couple things. We're looking into the nature of the comments, but it's crazy that they're citing you did this and put a restraining order against me. We're gonna also, I'm a available witness for you. If you need me to be an available witness to you, I will come to whatever courtroom you need me to come to. We know that we have not colluded or worked together. I definitely am telling you that I will come to court to you. Thank you for teaching me how to do the copyright. And I'm gonna also be trying to see, assess this in the sense you have my word verbally here on live, that we're going to stand with anybody that has stood up for righteousness and judgment, justice as it relates to things for Dalton. And we're going to make sure that you have the proper and adequate counsel that you need, just like you help make sure that I know how to get copyright infringements done. And so that is her complaint. That is a complaint by which so it's not felonious in the sense that as of right now, we find anything that was unlawfully written against me. It is just that they're on a frivolous trail, and but we still do have the proof of it being colluded with the deputy police chief of Dalton, and a couple of surprises about how he's tried to utilize these things to justify, if not an arrest with charge, at least an arrest to hold or to bar and restrict. The guy's not the smartest. He walked right into this. He chose to work with their dumbasses. We got the proof of it. We will be pursuing that. For those of you who says, how is it connected? Understand that if August 21st is successful as it should be, then, and we get our restraining order because they've been actually harassing me, targeting me, chasing me, all this stuff against me. If the courts do the right thing, then we're going to be trying or making sure that we go after the FOIA card of the deputy police chief, which ultimately would mean he has to give up his gun. It's not a light thing. It's not a joke. It's not a game. This is very serious, and it's very unfortunate that we are here.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I will be reacting to everything that was said and levied against me. I'll tell you what I said, what I didn't say, and I'll give the context of all of these things. But my initial thought is, it's bullshit. It really is. You're not subscribed to the channel, top left-hand corner, bottom right-hand corner, see the latest video that I did, hit the bottom video. We out.